Friends, today we are going to learn about the sulfonation of benzene, which is a very important reaction of electrophilic substitution reactions of benzene. So, what is the sulfonation of benzene? When benzene is heated with concentrated sulfuric acid at an about temperature about 80 degrees Celsius or fuming sulfuric acid at room temperature, we get benzene sulfonic acid. This type of reaction is called as sulfonation. In this reaction, electrophile is sulfur trioxide, which is neutral but electron deficient molecule. See, the structure of this reaction is in this way. Whenever benzene reacts with sulfuric acid at 80 degrees Celsius, we get benzene sulfonic acid along with the mechanism of this reaction. The step 1 of this reaction mechanism is generation of electrophile, that is sulfur trioxide. The concentrated sulfuric acid decomposes to give the electrophile SO3. The sulfuric acid, as shown here, decomposes to give SO3, that is sulfur trioxide, with H3O plus and HSO4 minus. In this way, we get the electrophile SO3. Very important step, that is electrophilic attack and formation of carbonium ion, or we can say it as carbocation. So the electrophile, whatever we have generated in the first step, it is being attacked by the benzene ring. So the pi electrons present in the benzene ring attack the SO3 because SO3 is electron deficient. I will explain you afterwards how it is electron deficient. So when these pi electrons attack the sulfur trioxide, we are going to get aranium ion, or we can also call it as carbocation. Here there is loss of aromaticity of benzene because here 6 pi electrons are present, hence it follows the Huckel's rule. But due to loss of 2 pi electrons, it has only 4 pi electrons. Hence 4 pi electrons containing compounds do not satisfy the Huckel's rule and they are non-aromatic. Hence it loses its aromaticity. The carbocation formed is resonance stabilized. How? By forming these resonance structures. So this, whatever the carbocation we have formed in the previous step, here it is resonance stabilized. So here this is the first step or the first structure. Here we have to write the same the structure as we have obtained here. So this is going to be the first structure. We are going to have a carbocation here. Since this carbon is deficient of electron, it will try to absorb or take the electron from this carbon atom. See, if you don't have money, then you will ask your friends or your relatives to get you the money, or you will borrow the money from them. So in the same manner, this carbon atom will borrow the electrons from these carbon atoms and it will take to itself. Now we have got the second structure where this carbon is satisfied with this electron deficiency. But since this carbon has given away the electrons, it will face the deficiency of electron. Now we have to satisfy the electron deficiency of this carbon atom also. Hence it will borrow from this. So we get this structure. We are going to shift. See, remember one thing. We are going to just shift the position of pi electrons. We are not going to change the position of any of the atoms here. Just we are going to change the position of pi electrons. Hence we are going to get the structure. When we combine all these structures, we are going to get a resonance hybrid. So it is also called a sigma complex. So this is the resonance hybrid. In the previous step, we saw that the carbon loses its aromaticity by loss of its electrons, right? Now we have to regain its aromaticity. How? By the loss of proton. So the carbocation, whatever it is formed, it will lose its proton in order to gain the aromaticity back. So the carbocation, in order to regain its aromaticity, will lose its proton to HSO4 minus. So by losing it electron to HSO4 minus, it will form benzene sulfonate ion. This is a very fast step, and we have to get the benzene sulfonate ion along with the formation of sulfuric acid. And now the fourth step and very important step is protonation of benzene to form sulfonate ion. So initially we said that we are going to get benzene sulfonic acid. So to form benzene sulfonic acid, we need to protonate the benzene sulfonate ion formed in the above step. So benzene sulfonate ion picks up the proton from H3O plus, leading to the formation of benzene sulfonic acid along with water. So friends, I told you that I will tell how SO3, though being neutral molecule, acts as electrophile. So let me tell you that. So we know that sulfur is attached to 3 oxygen atoms here by forming the double bonds, and this is the resonance structure. It is going to help you to understand why the sulfur acts as electrophile. See, we know that in the 16th group of the periodic table, we have elements like oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, and polonium. And we also know that as we go down the group, we are going to observe the decrease in the electronegativity of the elements. Hence, oxygen is going to have more electronegativity than sulfur. Hence, if I make any bond between oxygen and sulfur, it is obvious that the electrons will be having a little polarity or moment towards the oxygen, right? Like we can write it as a dipole. So in the same way, here also, since oxygen is more electronegative than sulfur, the electrons present here in the double bond are going to move towards the oxygen. In all the cases, we are going to see this. Hence, the sulfur becomes electron deficient, though sulfur trioxide is a neutral molecule. Hope you have understood the concept. Friends, if you have liked my video, then put a like, comment, share this video, and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching this video.